Well, good morning, everybody. I got up this morning, of course, with a time change. Sunrise comes a little earlier. Well, it comes at the same time, but since we changed the clocks. So I wasn't early enough to get out here before sunrise. I'm here in Thatcher Woods, and just a quick short video today. I'm visiting this one tree that I've photographed over the years, and you see it right over that shoulder. It's down there. It is this huge eastern cottonwood tree down on the floodplain of the Des Plaines River. And so what I thought I would do is just show you guys the size of this thing. And this isn't even the the Illinois state champion cottonwood tree. I guess the state champion, they've discovered a new one. It's out near Byron, Illinois, so out by the Rock River, south of Rockford. Anyway, let's have a look at this thing. Yeah, so here it is. We got a bright blue sky day, so my shadow's in this shot, but this thing is just gigantic. And it's probably almost, if not at least 2 meters, 2 yards thick down here at the base. So what I'm going to do, and I forgot to bring a tripod, so I'm going to try to do this with a little tripod on the Osmo Pocket 3. And I'm going to go stand next to it so folks get an idea of how big it is. Come on. Pretty big. By the way, I'm just getting over a cold, so that is why I got the sniffles. Kind of a mostly mild cold, but colds are just a pain in the butt. But I did the right thing when I went to the grocery store yesterday. I wore an N95 mask because I actually care about not spreading stuff around, even if it's just a cold. So there's that. That's it for today. What I'm going to do is leave you with, this is funny, it looks like I got that tree growing right out of my head. I'm going to move this way. I'm going to leave you with a slideshow of some autumn images that I've shot over the last few weeks. Autumn is winding down. Still some leaves on the trees. In fact, right here, there's still a lot of green in this area. And then there's other places where there's no leaves on the trees at all. So, interesting. Enjoy the slideshow. Hope you enjoyed that slideshow, but I wanted to point out a few things. One is all of those shots were within 10 minutes of here. So, you know, in the autumn, it's not hard to walk out your door and find, you know, nice stuff to shoot. But what I was trying to, the point that I was trying to make, I called it the process of autumn. Autumn, and of course seasons in general, are a process. And so if you have an area near your home that is similar to what I have here, you know, it's a good idea to get familiar with it and to go at least once a week to that area and watch how stuff changes. So the very first photo in the slideshow was actually on August 30th or 31st, and some of the maples were just starting to get little tinges of color. And then, of course, it progresses from there until you get to about now, when most of the leaves are off the trees, but there's still interesting stuff to shoot. Once the leaves are off the trees and there's still little patches of leaves, you know, you see the trees themselves, the trunks and so on themselves. And so it opens up new opportunities for photographs. All of the photos were taken with 2 cameras. Most of them were taken with the G9 Mark II. And lenses I used were the 2 f2.8 zooms, the 12 to 35 and the 35 to 100. Most of the time, though, I was using the 14 to 140, and it's just sort of becoming my go-to lens for this sort of thing, as I mentioned in the previous video. And several were taken with the little ZS200, the little Lumix, which is nice because if I'm in a hurry or I'm going out and I'm stopping to take a walk and grab some photos, but then I have other things to do, I really don't like leaving my good cameras in the car, even though we're in kind of a low crime area. Well, I shouldn't say completely low crime. There are auto break-ins, but I just don't like leaving equipment in the car. So it's kind of nice because when this is in its case, it's fairly easy to stash where nobody can see it. So find it to be very useful. How do you tell the difference between this and the G9? Well, aspect ratio. This chip, the 1-inch chip, is a 3x2 format, similar to full frame, right? So it's the more rectangular format. And of course, Marker 4/3 is a 3x4 format. So when you look through those photos, you can tell which ones were taken with the ZS200. As far as telling the difference between the lenses, you know, some of the ones where there's close-ups on leaves and the depth of field is really shallow, that's going to be the 35 to 100. There's one of maple leaves and there's a raindrop or water drop falling off of, that's definitely the 35 to 100. But really, what it shows is you can use all kinds of equipment to go out and get nice photos, either in the autumn or any other time of year. So, hope this was useful to you. If it was, bop the like button. That's a big help to me. And if any questions or comments, pop them down below. I'm Todd Banner. I will see you next time.